Langkawi is an island in Malaysia known for its beaches and rainforests. It's a contrast to Kuala Lumpur's hectic city, and for this trip, we are just traveling slow and taking it easy. Casa del Mar is a cozy boutique beachfront hotel with a Mediterranean-inspired architecture. When we got there, they gave us welcome drinks and their friendly resident cats came to say hi too. Since we arrived before check-in time, the staff was super nice and they let us hang out in the library while they got our room ready. The library has a great selection of books in different languages, and you can also help yourself to unlimited coffee while you wait. So here's a quick room tour. We booked the sea view room and it has a king-sized bed. They have fixtures, they have coffee like an espresso machine and tea from TWG. Also, the staff or the housekeeping, they would leave scented bookmarks or scented paper. And here you have the washroom. They also have a bathtub and a shower, which I wasn't able to take a video of. And for their toiletries, they have a lot of organic stuff as well as handmade soaps. And then here we have the balcony, which has the view of the sea, and you can see the beach from here, so we're pretty close to the shore. They also have a great on-site restaurant where we grabbed lunch before heading out. This restaurant is open to everybody, I think, so you can come here even if you're not checked in the hotel. So one of the few things we wanted to do in Langkawi is to check out the Sky Cab. It's a 30-minute drive from our hotel, located in the Oriental Village on the opposite side of the island from Pantai Cenang. It's a cable car ride that offers to take you up Gunung Mat Cincang, if I'm saying that correctly, and it is Langkawi's second highest peak. We didn't do any research, we just booked our tickets from Klook. We also got the express ticket with a 360 gondola ride, which we had no idea what to expect. I think the express ticket is worth it to avoid long queues for the ride, but I'm not sure if it's always like that because it was also kind of holiday in Malaysia, so there are a lot of people. The 360 gondola ride was insane and nerve-wracking. It had a glass floor and open windows with metal railings. It was so weird, it felt like a cage, but you know, the wind feels pretty good. And I think that cancels it out. But it also made it too exposed for me. Even though I'm not afraid of heights, the steep climb made it a bit scary. The first stop was a viewing deck called Eagle's Next Skywalk, and it's literally a head of an eagle. From here you can see a view of the landscapes and the Andaman Sea. We didn't spend a long time here because we wanted to go a bit further, which is another gondola ride. It also got super foggy on the way to the last stop, like there's zero visibility. It was kind of scary because the wind also got kind of strong, so it made the gondola move around. So when we got to the last stop, you needed to take the sky glide to get to the sky bridge. But the queue was so long, we just didn't go. We instead headed to the Sky Bistro because they also have a panoramic viewing deck on top of the restaurant. We definitely had fun. The gondola was scary, but overall, by the end of the ride, we really enjoyed it, and the view of Langkawi from the peak was really nice. We took a short break and had coffee at the Sky Bistro. If you can see behind me, that is where we came from, and it's actually quite pretty scary. Like, the drop is insane, and we keep thinking that this is what it feels like to be flying without doing extreme sports like paragliding or skydiving. Yeah. Overall, I think this place was really huge. I think you need at least a full day to be able to go around and enjoy their attractions. And apart from the cable car rides and the viewing decks, they also have a 3D art museum, a petting zoo, and a short hiking trail. Aside from being a popular beach in Langkawi, Pantai Cenang is also known for its stunning sunsets over the Andaman Sea. People flock here not just for the sunsets, but also for the lively atmosphere, with local food places and a range of water sports activities. While the beach can get crowded, it remains a favorite spot for both locals and tourists. Although Malaysia is a predominantly Muslim country, it's important to note that beachgoers in Langkawi tend to dress more modest. In the morning, I woke up a bit early and I decided to hang out by the beach. It was so peaceful and relaxing. It was exactly what I missed. At that time, I was still on my social media detox, so I was just reading a book and just getting lost in my thoughts. In the afternoon, we decided to go on a sunset cruise. So it's just a leisurely boat ride around the islands during sunset, and it comes with a dinner and an open bar. The cruise offers a few activities as well, like boat rides, jacuzzi, paddleboarding. To be honest, I didn't like this activity personally. I wish they provided some snacks before dinner because there was like 3 hours to kill and they just gave out alcohol. But yeah, I think we should have just brought our own snacks. The other people in the boat, they really enjoyed it. It just wasn't for me. Well, the sunset was pretty nice as usual. I'm so sorry. I really did not like this activity. Nothing wrong with that. We just wanted a relaxing activity and not this. Overall, 5 out of 10. We checked out the Maha Tower before going home because it was just nearby. We also grabbed some gelato and walked around the area. You can actually go up the tower for a better view, but we just didn't do that. We ended the night with a dinner back at the hotel. On our last day in the hotel, we just spent time at the beach and at the breakfast buffet. I really love this hotel. Their hospitality is 100 out of 10. They provide newspaper in the morning, which again is a very nice touch. The buffet was also pretty good. They have an option of continental and local food. You can also order a la carte options like omelette. We wanted to try the spa before leaving, but they were fully booked for the day. We just decided to hang out in the restaurant before we head to our next hotel. On our last 2 days in Langkawi, we decided to stay at the Ritz. It's a much more secluded area surrounded by rainforest, and it's on the quieter side of the island. We didn't want to do any more activities outside of the resort, so we just want to spend the whole time here. So the vibe here is pretty different. It really feels like a nature retreat. They offered us welcome drinks and some snacks. They also have a lot of activities inside the resort, like you can book a yoga class, play tennis, do water sports, or go on a hike. And the resort is pretty big that it requires a buggy to take you around. Our room was not ready when it was time to check in, so they offered us a free late lunch at one of their restaurants called the Beach Grill. We got the deluxe room and it was pretty massive, like our jaws were on the floor. And it was probably the best room that we experienced in terms of resorts. They have a massive bathtub with toiletries from DJI. They have free coffee and tea, an espresso machine, and a mini wine bar, I'd say. We also have our own balcony, but the staff kept reminding us to always close the door because monkeys can come inside. We thought they were exaggerating, but the monkeys did really come. It was actually quite fun, and I just felt bad because we're not supposed to give them any food and they were waiting for it. They were just hanging out outside. After we settled in, we decided to take a walk around the resort. We wanted to explore by foot because that's the best way to get around the area. We headed to the beach to check out the sunset. We also saw the Horizon Bar and Grill, but they only served alcohol that day. I woke up early again to catch the sunrise, even if I didn't have enough sleep. It was just so surreal in the morning, like you could hear the birds singing and the waves coming from the ocean. It reminded me so much of the mornings at my grandma's house in the province, back in the Philippines. I could only hear my thoughts, and that peace and quiet really rewired my brain. I just felt so much good energy from nature, and I was excited to actually work out and try their gym.
I'm walking to the gym. I really want to work out this time. Just wanted to try. So I just came from the gym, and I always wanted to work out on a vacation because every time I go on vacation I see a lot of people, especially I think Europeans, they always work out, and that kind of like inspired me to also, it's not an excuse to not work out. So yeah. This hotel uses a lot of boutique products, including the soap, like everything, body wash, shampoo, and Filosicos. This is probably their signature scent. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna wash the sweat off my face and also get ready for breakfast because we only have until like 10:30 to have breakfast. So
So the breakfast spread here in the Ritz was so much bigger than our previous hotel, obviously, and they had so many options, it was overwhelming. I think I really went back there like 5 times just to try out different foods. My favorite is roti canai with the curries, of course. And I also had the pastries and a few rounds of coffee. I was so caffeinated that day. After breakfast, it was time to check out. I wish we had more time, but it was time to head back to the city. Langkawi is an archipelago of 99 islands in the Andaman Sea off the northwest coast of Malaysia. It's also a UNESCO Global Geopark, famous for its unique geological formations and diverse ecosystems. The island has so much more to offer. I really enjoyed our time here, especially if you're looking for a quick getaway from KL. Hopefully we can come back again to explore more of the island. That is it for this video. I hope you found something useful, and I hope you visit Langkawi as well, because honestly, Malaysia is so underrated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!